And we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Root Winter Tournament 2023. Losers Bracket Game 6 in Round 2. I fumbled that. My name is Guerric. Our players today are Nevekanezah.
You absolute buffoon! You think you can challenge me in my own realm?
Yep, okay. Ocedy. IceRayer.
Hello.
And Egodactylus.
Acknowledged.
Thank you so much, everybody, except for Nev. You know where to find me if you need me, so good luck, have fun. I will let you get started. Couldn't expect more.
The Shadow Realm. The first loser bracket game, Nevekanezah.
I'm just speedrunning the 06.
Fastest way into last place.
All right, I believe this is my map choice.
It is.
So yeah, worth calling out. Nev, famous Corvid's player.
Vagabond and Crows.
Corvid's in the draft.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy lake maps, suckers.
Oh, no.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay. I get to choose the faction first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going with Duchy.
Yep. Who can blame her? That is...
One does not often trip over mountains, but more over molehills. Let's see. Alt, yes, okay. Choose a home.
What a line!
Let's see.
One does not often trip over mountains, but over molehills. Oh, we're gonna have fun today. The players warned me when I joined the voice channel before the game that this was either going to be the most fun game or the least fun game. Zero in-betweens.
No. No.
It's lake map. It has to be fun. Is that how we define fun? Oh, okay. So 9 is our homeland. Cool. Gives us a decent spread, potential access to the ferry. Not likely access, but, you know.
Building tracks. And that's my setup, I think.
Potential access to a 2 to 3 slot clearing in Rabbit, plus a 2 slot mouse clearing.
Ooh,
Seems solid. Pardon me.
none of these are exciting for the hand that I have, unfortunately.
Uh-oh. Yeah, because the snap pick here would probably be Erie, assuming you have sufficient bird cards. If not, maybe Tinker, assuming you have a couple items. And then if you have neither of those, then you're making hard choices.
Just pick Tinker and draw the cards you need from the garbage.
That's actually what I was thinking.
You could debate going Despot, Erie.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Okay, going Tinker. You have to establish right away that you have no chance. Very important.
Alright, so I go...
So, you still have to choose where you start, right?
and Tinker.
It does feel like a mistake, Batmaster, that the faction all about rummaging through the trash is not the raccoon
Myself in a...
vagabond. That seems like egregious oversight. An egregious oversight on leader's part. I think I dropped a syllable there for a moment.
I'm gonna put myself right...
Corvids are probably going to extort the moles right. I would prefer to step away from the ferry so that Corvids can't have both my card and the ferry. We can probably assume that the extortion is going to happen. I also don't know... I don't know that any setup really changes
Easiest to see Vagabond.
somebody being able to take the ferry, particularly Corvids. You know, they could just make sure that their mouse warrior ends up in
I
one.
have the permission to scale it up. What is this oppressive society?
Wow.
That's for us, probably.
This is quite similar to a book I once read.
You're finished then, right?
Yeah, I'm all set.
Okay. I I think.
Did I finish my thought?
To pull out the quests, I think, too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yep.
Double mouse escort, errand, double sword expel bandits. That seems solid, honestly.
I will take bluebirds.
That seems pretty solid. The escort quest is pretty much always good. Expel bandits is good if you can pick up the swords quickly. Not so good if you can't, but errand is solid if you can get a T quickly.
Really?
You can get it done with before the T is actually being used very much. We now have Erie in seat 2 going despot, it appears.
Not taking the mantle of mole control.
You can't control them all.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to leave Erie to first seat either. I mean, at some point, you pick Erie
No.
You pick Erie without the hand for them just to deny them from seat 1. You have to obviously balance that with your hand, but there's... Part of the draft is not always making the choice that's most optimal just for you, but also what is most... The best delta of optimal to suboptimal for you versus other people.
All right, we got the birds.
I think that's everything right.
Yeah, there's no chance Nev doesn't pick Corvids here.
Okay.
The entire community would not let him live it down. Oh yeah, he just tossed the card off the table.
We went 50-50 on the deal. Yeah.
Erie do have to set up on the map edge. Great call, Monte Cristo. I was not even actually paying attention to where they were setting up.
It's tempting, but we do have Despot, and I fear that if your cereal remains unsoiled, bad things will happen to me.
That's fair.
Otis, thank you so much for the 15 months. That's very kind of you. Where does the time go?
Yeah, but like also consider if I can build up my engine, then I don't know. Then who will police the birds?
Well, we do have Tinker. We have several
Yeah,
threats that need to exist.
I'll run over and hit him with my hammer. Like Torbjorn in Overwatch 2, just running around with a hammer trying to kill everybody.
Seems fair. Wait, what? What did I say?
Play of the game.
Oh, Heroic Logic, thank you for the gift sub. Batmaster, you shouldn't feel too bad about it anyway.
You know what? I am going to make your life difficult, if only because it allows me to make use of my hand better.
Said no one. I was just finishing off my Soylent shake. I have one for like breakfast brunch.
We need the VP tokens out.
Guerric fuel. That's why they call it G fuel, right?
No, I think it goes automatically.
Oh, hey, Chatot.
Stupid little buttons. Okay.
Chato.
Well, that's my setup.
Cool. I know who you are. Hi.
That's good. Aside from pressing start the game, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
So shall it be.
Let's get physical.
We were about to die salute you.
Dang it. That was not what I meant to do.
All right.
Alright. Have fun.
My condolences. It is, in fact, the extort.
Shocking.
It is the extort. What?
But it means I don't need to bother you for quite a while now.
That's the wrong camera angle. I just fat fingered 2 keys.
I have a secret ace up my sleeve.
It's possible. I'm excited.
So yeah, this surprises no one. We're extorting moles. Did Tinker finish? No,
With that,
Tinker did not draft hand.
Craft Rabbit Partisans.
Womp womp.
Did you get your point?
Oh, and sorry, recruiting. Which is
Oh, the overlay! Again, I knew I was missing something. Good gracious.
get my point. Because I am a living disaster. So my apologies in advance for the many mistakes I will inevitably make here.
I cannot keep up with them and the overlay. Ah.
Oh, we didn't discard down, did we? I forgot to do that here.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys, I missed that one.
It's okay. We haven't drawn anything yet.
All right. We fixed the non-drafted hands. We fixed the overlay. I think we're
Two cards flipped over anyway, so.
good. Oh yeah, bird setup we didn't fix, but we're not liable to catch that at this point. Consider it extra advanced setup. How's that?
No, my raft.
Rabbit Partisans is pretty solid. Yeah, setup. Partisans are always good for Corvids. Rabbit in particular is good for harassing moles.
Draw my 2 for evening.
Going heavy on the card draw. Between extort, fairy, and not exerting. Which is good.
Add to my decree.
Crafting is so fundamental to Corvid games.
This.
Double moves.
I will perform my decree.
Locks up mouse partisans worth calling out.
Fox move. Rabbit move
Is Ocedy a little quiet? Turn them up.
to here, and then we will take the boat.
DJ Think, thank you so much for the 100 bits.
Back to here. I draw a card for the ferry. 3. And then I get to place a roost, which I will do.
Monte Cristo, I think we still could pivot into a full double build despot. We're probably
I will score my point.
doing what we can to draw extra cards to try and get some bird cards so that we can have the flexibility to do something like that.
All right, I will slip into this clearing. I will use the boot to take the ferry on another journey.
Wow.
Here.
We're going for full fairy abuse this round. I will be disappointed if moles are the only faction to not use it.
To grab this guy.
What do we get? The boot. All right. A little disappointing.
Das Boot.
Das Boot.
We're in a rabbit clearing, so we could potentially craft another one.
Yeah, I will spend the hammer to craft a boot.
All right.
Because why not? I'm gonna travel this here land, so I get a victory point for the ruin and one for the boot.
The one sad thing is that we're not in a mouse clearing to do the escort quest.
Do I want to begin my journey anywhere else? I do not. I will end it there. I draw one card.
Oh, what is the other?
Worth mentioning that the ruin we did choose to go to is slightly awkward for the ruin tour on this map. This is the worst map for Vagabond in that regard,
Options for my first.
with how the ruins are split up. And we kind of started in the middle here.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, 2 actions. Yeah, I think I'll just recruit twice. I haven't lost any warriors yet. When we get on to swaying, I'll reveal these 2 cards.
all right. Pretty standard conservative turn 1. Not going out of our way to take the ferry to offset the extortion. Which, granted, I think that was going to be difficult or impossible anyway. Yeah. We didn't have the warrior density to make it happen anyway. Outside of a dig play or something, which at that point you're not gaining any cards.
Marshall. Then I'll take these cards back. Oh, don't forget to earn my point for swaying a minister. Then, yeah, discard any cards. No, then it's the end of my turn. I draw one card.
Draken, does Lily throwing one of her extra wireless mice at me count? I have not sat down and actually purchased a one for me.
Craft boat builders.
Okay. Sick craft for Corvids on Lake Map. Sick craft.
Important decisions.
Is Nev gonna just like have the dream game here?
That affect the world.
Yeah, because it involves discarding cards. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna recruit a mouse. And what we're going to
Boat builders
do...
also affects raid tokens, right?
No.
Yeah, what?
Because by the time the
Oh.
raid token's effect activates, the raid token is gone.
No.
So
No,
we
he's
actually have...
thinking of tunnels.
I'm thinking of tunnels. Yes, it does.
Oh, okay, yeah, then it's clear.
Can start this turn by fighting the vagabond. Do you have an ambush for me?
Wow, so hostile.
Wow.
No ambush.
I feel so attacked right now.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting slapped around here. I mean, I guess it's the tinker in you.
Could be for any
Take
reason.
2, 3.
I was joking, but IceRayer just sound a little bit like oh shoot, now I'm blanking on him. What's the actor's name?
I'm going to...
Great actor. Owen Wilson. Sounds a little bit like him.
We're going to fight the birds here. Do you have an ambush for me?
Policing Corvids?
I'll find them sooner or later.
This. Yeah, just a second.
No worries. I realized I'd forgotten to mention where.
It is your third action, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We're battling in 7, right? That's what we said. 2-0. Great. What?
And I'm going to plot.
Oh, okay. No. Wait, why did we remove a Corvid? Did we... Is there a...
There we go.
No, what am I missing? You rolled a 2-0.
People at cards. Card.
All right, whatever. It happened.
This into recruit. By the way, where did you down here.
Let's see. Did we get...
That, I think. Yeah.
Did we get any bird cards?
Resolve my decree.
Oh, we got the bird ambush. We put it into recruit, which is good. Any despot strategy really needs to start getting some birds into recruit. Not necessarily as quickly as possible, but pretty quickly.
This is the... What's it called? Move. Mouse move.
Mouse?
Exactly. This is the mouse move, and this wild move we will ferry merry round.
I'm gonna turn Ocedy up even more.
Okay. And then I will build. Yeah, this rune was already excavated, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let me know if that's too much for Ocedy.
Okay. And then I added everything. I will score a point. And I will draw a card.
All right.
Pretty solid, basic despot play so far.
Here, I will. I'll flip the hammer to. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, did we not slip?
Refresh. I will slip up here.
There we go. Slipping seems pretty important.
And then I will flip the hammer to recover the boot. I will flip both boots to complete this quest. And I will draw 2 cards.
All right, so we're completing the quest, but not exploring a ruin this turn, which is interesting. What was our new quest?
I will
Give a speech. That sucks. That just sucks.
I'm not going to do anything else. I will draw 1 card for evening. Discard down.
No, not League of Adventurous Mice.
And pass my turn.
Why, thank you. 1 recruit, and I get to my actions. Let's see. I think I'm just going to recruit twice again. And then I'll use my martial move to do this. That is the correct order, just to check. Yes. Then
Yep.
I'll reveal. Oh, okay. I don't know how to do it all 3 at once. These 3 guys.
Okay.
Sway Bridget. Which scores me 2 points. That's correct. Yes, mouse.
Getting Bridget.
Bunny.
Solid engine building.
Then I'll get to evening, and I'll get all of these back.
Mouse Dom is cool. We could potentially Dom swap if we need to.
Draw 1 card and end my turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and craft swap meat and a bag.
Heavy crafting from Corvids.
For uno point. Then
Swap meat's a great craft.
You took a bag?
I did not know.
Oh, okay.
Swap meat's a great craft here. Bag, I would normally be like, it's whatever, it's fine. There's a little bit of an argument to maybe trying and apply that pressure to Tinker. Even with the 1 bag it already has. It's at 5 items and it wants to be crafting, but
So I'll flip those 2 for 5.
it's not a huge deal.
Pros are leading. Punch them.
Well, I'm sitting here. I'm like, okay, Despot's in range to start putting battles in. I may as well get the points while I have them.
Yeah, fair.
It's a good point. At some point, Despot is going to pivot to battles, and Corvids are going to be the target for Erie, unless Erie's actively going out of their way to police, because Corvid plot tokens are pretty easy points for Despot.
And
I will say Nev is going for a very spread out, very dispersed Corvids at the moment.
we're going to move. Please. Why does it have snapping enabled?
It's a great question, Nev. It's a great question.
To fight the Vagabond again.
No ambush.
Sad for IceRayer.
Jeez.
You get in those woods and you stay there.
Today.
I draw my 1 card.
Okay, well, this time we didn't remove a warrior. Oh, there's no swords. That's right. There's no swords. Still, that actually should have been 3 hits, is the main point I wanted to make. So this should have been even more of a get into the forest moment. That was 1 action.
Plot in that northern nose clearing.
Sandbox, yes. Nevekanezah ate a roost on his previous turn.
How generous.
So shall it be?
That plot's a little lightly defended.
And there we go.
All right.
I don't think moles want to go after it, so the bigger threat would be Erie, but Erie also have other plots within reach. And again, they don't have a battle yet. This matchup has a real danger of becoming just a points racing matchup. Nev is doing his best to be a police force, which Corvids can be to some extent.
Kind of purple.
Yeah, it's very purple. I think there should be some kind of countermeasure. Okay, we will fill out a decree first. We will...
But Corvids can't do it alone. So
And
it's going to depend a lot on what Erie does this game.
this.
That's the second League of Adventurous Mice we've just seen.
We will resolve the
Not in Corvid's hands, which I'm sure Corvids would have loved to have that. Did we forget to swap meet, by the way? We crafted it, and then I don't think we used it. Which means we could have potentially grabbed that.
We'll see.
Hey, Gregula.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Put those here. So now we take our moves.
Oh, we're rolling the whole...
This would be the fox move, and this would be the
mouse move.
fox move.
And then we have a wild move, take the ferry.
This one is supposed to be here.
Leave that one behind to build. And then do we just take it back to 11?
One of those with the wild move will go back here.
Oh no, we're camping on one.
God forbid moles get anything.
I will draw a card for that.
And I was even like giving the raft back to you.
And then I will use my battle to battle the crows in the bottom right mouse. Of course.
Ambush.
Fire away.
Gregula, the technical answer is yes, but not the one you're thinking of. This game technically had 2 subs. The one replacing you and somebody else originally scheduled for this game couldn't make it.
I smell 3 points.
And then I will build here.
Neither of these were last minute, to be clear. This wasn't like a putting out the emails an hour ago sort of thing.
And draw 2 cards.
This was like, I shuffled the schedule a couple days ago sort of thing.
And that's my turn.
All right, I will slip into these wonderful woods here and head straight to night.
Go to jail, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Have I been making that one joke for
Everything
like 4 years now? Yes.
back out. Draw a card. And
We're over hand limit, right? Yeah. Dropping Erie Emigre.
will pass my turn.
Why?
Erie Emigre, a bit of a trap craft for Vagabond. It can force you to not be able to do an evening's rest if you're not careful.
I will use 1. Okay.
So it makes sense to see it dropped here, is the point I'm making. Unless we specifically wanted a bird card to aid with or some such thing. Not aiding it to crows. Elavaris, I understand the confusion. As great as it would be, we don't actively want a different player to win from ourselves. Even if it's Nev with the crows.
And my second action
I understand why you would be confused about that, though.
will see me do this. Oh, that's one more too many.
Gregula, thank you so much for the gift sub. That's very kind.
Malicious.
All right, so this is interesting. We're pivoting a bit.
My 2 actions, yes, 1 out of the barrel, 1 to there. Then I will use my martial move to move 2 guys over here.
Are we going for like a hyper
I
extreme
will use my
swole pivot?
to attack the Corvid plot in the bottom mouse clearing here. Do you have an ambush?
Nope. Good.
Okay, that's 1 point.
Okay, worth mentioning, that could have been an extremely effective raid,
The crow in
given Corvids have boat builders, let's not forget.
singular crow in the bunny clearing at the lake. Do you have an
Cool.
ambush?
Fire away.
0,
2-1.
2-1, so we both
You
lose
got a
one.
gun.
And then I go on to my super.
No, we removed them all.
Uh,
Or do you mean? Oh, you mean in one? Yeah, one needs one removed.
to my.
It's a good point.
Ooh, now there's an actual choice here. I don't like choices.
Rules are a
I'm
suggestion.
playing it safe. I think I'm going mayor. Yeah. And that is the end of my turn almost. Yeah, now I only get to draw a card and
Okay, so
my turn.
this is a
Okay.
like we're doing basic sway engine building stuff. The interesting part of this turn is that we were willing to deploy all of our moles to the map where they're vulnerable to be removed and therefore make us in a diminished position later in the game. Granted, this is not a heavily militant game. We probably don't get punished very hard for doing this. So like maybe it just works out.
Swap meeting the moles.
Exciting.
If you want, I can just grab something at random, or you can stack them up.
Give me a second to stack them.
No worries.
Why will they not stack? Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, it's. I think the mole play there is something that
Let me think.
defies the conventional wisdom, but is probably correct in this context. This is probably the situation where you can ignore the standard play.
Yeah, I'll give you this.
Then again, Erie just committed a card to battle,
In great taste, but in bright new packaging.
and Corvids have been doing everything they can to police.
Delicious.
So maybe that's wrong. Maybe they will get punished. We'll see.
Use that card immediately to recruit a mouse.
Ah, we stole the mouse down.
Wait, doesn't it go to the
It does.
dominance?
It will. If you just right-click discard, it'll go to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, weird. Yeah, I guess I'm used to the ultimate mod still.
That's fair.
Um,
Yeah, I can't see the dominance mat there.
Oh, really?
That's weird.
Yeah.
TTS. Wonderful program.
By the way, aren't there usually clearing numbers on the mat?
oh yeah. Often there, with this mod, I thought there were.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
me too, but
Okay,
well,
maybe
I didn't.
Garrick says desync issues.
Desync,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's TTS, I'm telling you. It's not
Yeah.
the ultimate mod.
I remember last
Yeah.
time we could see every number on the map except I think 12 or so, which was
I couldn't see
Yeah.
any numbers in my first round match. And I was the only one at the table, which was a hindrance.
Yeah, it is not a specific mod thing. It's a TTS thing.
because in general these are very good. These numbers are very useful.
It can be exacerbated by mods if they're loading too many assets, but it's not. The fundamental problem is Tabletop Simulator.
I will move.
What's our play here?
Move. And plot.
They did go unchosen, Cole. Although we've had some good catch showings recently.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, plotting in 10 and setting up to maybe plot in 4 in the future.
Let's see. First, I have to stuff my dict, so that.
Yeah, Beckett. I mean the The common wisdom has always been that cats are a fine faction, just very challenging to play. And obviously they require a little bit of a meta that understands their place in it, but that their underperformance has mostly been down to just strategic mistakes that people make.
So I will put.
So it's possible the reason they're doing better is because is because we're seeing an average higher level of play this year. At least it feels like. You know, I don't actually know the experience level of every player last year and this year, but it feels like the average experience is up.
Just a second. Put here. I can exposure anytime during daylight, right? Before I draw cards in the evening.
Before you draw cards, yeah.
Yeah.
Before you draw cards in evening, it's practically
evening, yeah,
any
exactly.
time.
Okay, so let's see. I would wager this very card that this is in fact a. Let's see.
Raid would be the obvious thing, quote unquote.
Raid.
I'm afraid you are incorrect.
Okay, that's fair. Then I would say this is an extort.
Double down.
Good catch.
Okay, it was an extort.
Get a point for it.
Yep.
And now we don't have to worry about it. We basically spent one card to gain a point, which is a perfectly good trade. And then it also is the fact that it's hurting Corvid, so it's actually a greater delta than that. But basically that worked out great, is what I'm trying to say.
Over here to draw a card. Name. So fox move. Then we will take. This is a bunny move. 2. Then we'll do.
We're currently battling in 10, it looks like. We have a battle in 5, but we likely don't want to expose the roost that way.
Right. 4 moves. Then I will build.
Wait, no, don't we have to battle?
Over here. And then I will score points in the evening.
Actually, wait, we have to battle in 5 because it's a mouse battle, right?
Oh, wait, there was a special button.
Did I miss something?
And then I will go to discard. And I will discard.
Just making sure I'm not crazy.
Where's the Tinker at the moment?
In the
I'm
forward.
in here. I'm in here.
Yeah, okay.
And I will discard a Visit to Friends. And next turn.
All right, I'm going to
This is a retinue, not a decree.
here. Don't need to refresh anything. I will use a boot to move here. I will explore.
Oh no, he's
yikes.
armed.
Over the Moro. Top 10 psyops you won't believe work.
I get my card for the draw on the.
At least 3 other players need to attack the Vagabond return right now.
I think I am the least of your worries at the moment.
All right, so Tinker pulled a sword from that ruin, and now the table talk's heating up.
At the moment.
Yeah. Give me a little bit of time.
I don't know that that's particularly warranted, but I understand.
I know I'm the Tinker. I get it. I got my hammers flowing around. So,
Truth has never stopped table talk.
I will use a hammer, and I will craft saboteurs.
Okay. Still no T-craft worth mentioning.
Thank you for
Granted, we talked about not having a good hand
By the way, I made
in setup in the draft.
battle.
We caught the missed battle.
Yeah,
Turmoil.
This was the only correct. there was a battle that I could do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are you gonna do it?
Do you want me to do this? I mean,
I mean, it's up to table fiat. I'm fine with you rolling it currently.
Yeah, I feel
'cause-
like you should still execute the battle, right? Like
Yeah,
somebody's
otherwise
gonna
turmoil.
lose something for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
okay, I will then just roll it.
No. I have an ambush.
Oh, an ambush.
Okay, then doesn't matter.
Then,
Yeah.
I mean, you can ambush it
Yeah.
if we're playing it out of turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we need to
I should
finish
be
it,
able to, so that's a
Yeah.
point for me.
But
out
then
of
I
nowhere.
will get a point less, and then
All right. Little chaotic.
Everybody's good. We've resolved the battle.
Yeah.
Points are good. Okay.
A little chaotic, but we did rectify it.
it was like something.
No worries. I'm glad we caught it and we're able to resolve it.
And that's pretty solid for moles,
It was apparently
all things considered.
That's right. We got to live up to this being either
They didn't take their point, though.
or the
Yeah.
dullest game of all time, right?
So she's... Oh, no, there it is. I see it. She did take it. Never mind.
Ratio or quota of ambushes thus far.
Yeah. All right, so we're just going to change turn order next time. Everybody's going to go awkward, really make this an exciting go around. All right, so
Good luck
I'm
with the commentary.
All right, I'm still in daylight here.
Two boots and a sword. We're in a fox clearing.
I will exhaust the sword, and I'm going to aid.
Friendly stabbing. We transcended through time and turns.
Aid the birds
Thank you for your service.
for a point. All right, so I get one for the explorer.
We went full, Marty, we gotta go back. Yeah, Erie missed their battle. And we went back and fixed it.
Exactly. All right, so I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw my
It
card
was a little messy, but it's all good.
and pass my turn.
Why do you always end your turn with drawing a card? Or
Because I draw one card here in the evening.
Vagabond does that? Oh yeah, never mind. They do
Yeah, the
that.
second step is draw a card. Then I discard
Yeah.
down
For
to
some reason, I
5.
thought Vagabond exhausted items to draw cards, but that's more like other river folk do it.
Yeah,
Brain fart.
thinking about the others.
A new way to nerf the vagabond.
Yes. Okay, I'll recruit twice for my daylight actions, minister actions. I'll use my marshal to bring this killer mole to the next roost.
Yeah,
Say your prayers.
he's a killer.
Then I'll use 2 moves. Oh.
We're having a good time here, everybody.
Get these 3 out of their hole. Need to get some vitamin D. And for my second move,
These moles are here to work on their tan.
guys.
They're not tan enough.
No, that doesn't feel safe. I'll grab just 3 of them, and I'll head to Corvid town. Then I'll use Mayor to replicate Bridget again and battle the Corvids in this bunny clearing with their exposure plot. Do you have an ambush?
Go ahead.
Okay. Double all zeros. Oh, okay. Never.
3-1.
Okay. Bye bye. One.
That worked out nicely.
Double zeros. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh yeah, and I
still
lose
lose
one
one, yeah.
warrior. And now I need to find a second place to battle. I don't need to battle him at the Erie, but I'll battle this lone Corvid here. Do you have an ambush?
Go ahead.
Huh?
Oh,
3-0.
Oh well, bye bye. No guns. Now
This is a wild game.
2 fox clearings for my sway, a mouse clearing, and a bunny clearing, which means I'll sway. Oh yikes! Now I have to make an actual decision on what my game plan is.
Yeah, do we go Baron of Dirt, Duchess of Mud, or Earl of Stone, I guess?
Hmm.
I guess that's a choice.
I'm sorry if this is gonna take a while.
Watch her pick Earl of Stone, and then and then I'll have egg on my face. Heroic Logic. One person in the community, Timo, created ELO ratings based upon the I think all the tournaments that have been recorded.
2, 3, and
You can search in Woodland Warriors and find their files.
by drawing a card, and
I believe it's TIMO,
next person is
if I'm remembering correctly.
All right. Let me think.
I think we should deploy some mole hunting birds.
no. I think the moles are doing quite swole.
Switchfang. Moles have had a little bit of policing against them. Yeah, just like that, Grigula, thank you. Moles have had a little bit of policing against them, mostly just the extortion, though. I mean, this is gonna be a very points racy game, just with a Despot Erie, a Tinker, a Corvids, and a Moles.
Start with swap meeting the moles again, for good measure. If you don't mind arranging your hand for swap meet.
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh,
No worries.
now you're but nobody saw that.
Yeah, you can select all of them and hit G, then they go into one nice.
I would select all of them, flip them over, yeah, because G
they're
drops them
falling.
out of your
Okay.
Ah, okay. If you have them over the table, I'm sorry. I actually did not know that interaction.
It's,
I don't know what my cards
yeah.
are doing now.
We're just not gonna look. We'll be down here.
But there was a
Scoreboard?
way to basically shuffle in your hand, right?
You can highlight them all and shuffle in the hand. Oh,
Yeah, that works as well, yeah.
North Abbott, as in the Digital League?
you can just
I have not participated in the Digital League, although I've talked to them and organized some stuff with them.
Yeah.
I might consider joining when ad set comes to Digital.
No, I know what I lost. That's not good.
Oh, League of Legends. I have not played League of Legends. I actually...
Is that on Corvids?
Not at all. It's not really all that valuable at all.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I
don't
love
know.
having
I just
it.
knew it was really strong on
because
Woodland
I hate
Alliance.
other people having it.
Propaganda
Um,
Bureau.
Yeah, Propaganda Bureau. I don't care that people know.
Well, I can let them know. It's not secret.
That's also true. I mean, you could be lying, but I'm just going to verify it. No, the truth of my turn
Both
is
be
that
lying.
I have problems because I have to do shit now that is unfortunate. And the way I've lived my life is that the best way to solve problems is with more problems. So I'm crafting the tea.
No.
That sounds like a problem.
Now everyone else's problems too.
All right, so, gosh, there's so much I want to talk about. This is very classic Nev.
2 points, and I get.
I am having trouble, so I'm going to prop up someone else to be a threat so that the table will stop caring about me. He did the exact same thing as Lizards. I think in round 1 that happened. I don't think that was last year. But this is very classic behavior from him. And then, yeah, addressing the questions in chat. North Abbott, I have not played League of Legends. Amusingly, for how much I love competitive board games, I'm not actually crazy about competitive video games. I'm more of a solo board game kind of guy, or a video game kind of guy. Do not ask me how many hours I've put into Midnight Suns in my free time since it released. Also, curious what ad set will look like sans Marauder factions. I'm guessing a lot of stuff like this, just like chat is saying. The big difference, because we used +1 pool draft in the Underworld period, and that did enforce a minimum reach of 17, which does a little more than ad set in regards to forcing a more entangled game state. So it's going to be interesting seeing how that slight difference in
No. I think. Yeah, no.
in pool creation,
That seems about right.
that slight difference in pool creation is going to affect things.
Field hospitals.
That seems like
God.
the kind of role I fucking expected.
At least you got me out of that.
Do moles really
rule-wise.
want field hospitals? I mean,
Yeah, fucking Jesus.
cost cards.
Half the reason I lose games is not because I'm like explicitly misplaying. It's because when I need to do rolls and shit, I just get the worst dice on the planet.
That sounds like a skill issue.
It's absolutely a skill issue. I'm just going to throw another battle in here. I assume you don't have more ambushes since the last time I asked.
No.
3-1.
Okay. Getting somewhere.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Plot here.
Well, hasta la vista.
And there we go.
So,
let's see.
Nev's turn basically consists of, let me help out the Tinker, let me police moles.
Because I like birds. And then we will have to see.
He got a plot down for himself, and he got some points from crafting the tea. But it's amusing to see that his decision is to manipulate the table balance to prop up the vagabond and, prop down. Not that that's a phrase. The moles. But he's trying to achieve some level of parity, so that
let's see. Let's roll.
The game doesn't break and run away with any one faction.
And then
undermine would be a real word if I was a smart person.
Ooh, exciting.
Oh, sorry. Wrong one. I'm sorry.
Apology not accepted.
New and different bags.
Yeah, it's a different bag, yeah, basically. So I get a boot.
North Abbott, I have not used Board Game Arena.
And then we will resolve the decree. So
in general, I'm not big on async stuff. Whoopsie.
And we will recruit.
And if I'm playing live, I'm probably on Tabletop Simulator. Just because board games to me are very spatial.
So
I don't do well with like flat renditions in general.
Mouse move. Not mouse. Rabbit move will be this. Then we will do. We will do 3 of those and. Just a second.
Still debating it. 8 is a mouse battle, which we need to do a mouse battle. I need to be able to flip tables. That's exactly right.
Let's go here and I draw card. So this is mouse, rabbit, and fox, and I get a
What's
card.
your mouse move? What's your mouse move?
Mouse. I haven't done the mouse move yet. It's rabbit. I just misspoke. It's rabbit and fox thus far.
It's because he's committed himself to absolute cowardice.
Yeah, please attack my moles.
Card. Okay, so I have 2 more moves. I have an any move and I have a mouse move. So the any move will be this. The mouse move will go over here.
All right, we're officially battling in 8 and then building in 6 most likely.
So these were 4 moves. Now I have 2 battles. This time I will not forget. I will first battle a mole in fox.
Oh, do we have another battle?
No.
We do have another battle.
All right.
I saw that. I forgot that. 2-1, trade.
Mole had a gun.
All right. Then I will use my other battle to battle the Corvids here. Do we have
Go
an
ahead.
ambush? Do we have an ambush? Sorry, I didn't get.
Go ahead.
Okay.
3-3.
That's unfortunate. And I will build over here.
All right, taking
3 points.
Taking some losses, which No Turmoil Despot doesn't love.
2 cards.
They have a harder time maintaining a board presence than something like God of War.
We need to turmoil them.
I am not even leading. What are you looking at?
On the VP chart, you're leading. It's Vagabond, then Corvid, and then you.
But there's also a mole under there.
No. You can't see it.
Okay. I see what's going on here, and that's my turn.
Okay, here's what we do: is VB somehow kills that plot, leaves mouse clearing, moles vacate mouse. Erie turmoils on battle.
Obviously. I will obviously
it's
vacate
basically
mouse.
free.
That is not impossible, I want to say.
Vacate fox. Really easy.
Well, you can get an extra battle out of Fox, unfortunately.
No, that's snare. We'll just lock him there.
All right, what's Vagabond's goal this round? We have picked up the ruin in 11. There's a ruin in 5.
Alright.
We could chase the fairy and go after the ruin in 12.
I'm gonna slip down here.
Okay, we're going to 5. 5 has the added benefit
Sorry.
of potentially allowing an Expel Bandits quest.
This
If we can
the sword.
somehow finagle that. Pull the hammer, move back, craft, move back. I don't.
I will use the day laborer, and I'm gonna pull that T.
Our turn probably is going to consist of getting the tea from Corvid's.
And I'm gonna use the hammer, and I'm gonna craft that T.
Okay, and okay. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Creative.
It's been a while since I played Tinker, now that I think about it. We use Day Labor to pull the tea from the discard and craft it immediately.
We've created a problem for the moles to solve, is what we've done.
If we...
That's been
How will the
technically
Tinker not
high,
attack you guys later on?
But
Because the moles will stop them.
Ignore that horribly, but
If we head up to 4, we could pick up the tea from Nev and then perform the errand quest. Still have 1 tea
Oh yeah, but
to refresh items.
yeah, okay, good point actually.
do I have actually? How many people do you have on the board right now? Less than me, actually.
it's
I
6
will-
battles that you
Yeah,
can
I
have.
only have 11 warriors on the board currently and 0 in the burrow.
Only.
Yeah, I'm 10 on board.
Okay,
just
so I'm
barely
technically in the
correct.
majority here, but I can't get warriors on the board. I need to make money.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'll move up here. I'm going to use the sword to aid
No, you're using it wrong.
the Corvid,
Fair
and
enough.
I'm gonna take that T,
Yep.
and I get a point from that.
Solid.
And I'll use my last boot to move myself back here.
Valid.
Um,
How many...
let's see, slip, day labor,
We waste 1 refresh.
move, aid, move.
I think I would have preferred the quest, but...
That gives me 3 points in total. Perfect. All right, I will draw.
Actually, how many items did that put us at? That put us over our satchel limit. All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
That is a lot of tea.
Okay, I'll do my manual recruit. Hello? Yes. Molbert, you'll be my prodigy. Now I will... Let's see... I have choices to make here, which I'm not happy about. We can go punch crows, we can go punch vagabonds, or we can go punch no one. Anybody got a case to make for themselves? Probably not.
Double T.
It's got double T and only 1 pointy thing. She apparently doesn't know how to use because somehow he helped with it.
Yeah, maybe if you had given me more cards, I would have no. That's a joke.
Yeah, Nev's definitely playing smart. He,
Should I get point greedy now or point greedy later?
The remaining items under the ruins are a bag and the second hammer.
Yeah, and I don't want to get them the second hammer.
As a player, he's very fixated on maintaining table balance.
Basically caught up with the rest of it, which I don't mind.
And that's understandable as a big-time Corvid's player, because that's what leads to Corvid's success, is the table keeps each other in check, and then Corvid's, they lurk in the shadows, keeping up until they can take advantage of that parity to burst to a finish of some kind.
Sure, I won't.
Or, grind to a finish of some kind, because Corvid's
Do I need to build?
don't close well. But
I'm gonna run out of points for ministers eventually. then again,
Yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes for Nev, because I think this has the potential to go really well for him. And separately, I'm excited to see them in digital, just to see
Investment into your future.
what happens.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
anything that I come back and hit you with later is gonna give me extra points, right? So
yeah, but if I
any
punch you
potential,
now,
but
then
any
it will be
potential
harder
card.
for you to.
True, but
You
I'm less
won't be able
likely to
to aid
aid
me
you cards
anymore
in the future,
for
right?
points.
So yeah, there's no incentive for me to aid you anything and help
Yeah,
you
but-
in the
Exactly,
future,
which is
right?
good
But you're
because
already at
aiding is
5
points for
cards.
you, and I don't want points for you, and you can really easily aid with how many T's you have currently.
Right, but yeah, but if you need cards or anything like that in the future, right? That's the thing that I was thinking. If I could help you get your sway out, so you can start slapping some Corvids around, or I can help
No,
you
I'm going
in
to
some
punch you.
aspect.
I've decided.
All right. I just have one of those faces. It's all right.
Look, whoever
It's the
talks
Tinker
first
meatball.
is gonna get punched.
that
Don't
was the
threaten me with a good
Corvids. That was
time.
not me.
That's an interesting minigame.
No.
By that logic, you should be punching the Corvids.
No, because I don't listen to Corvids.
Don't negotiate with terrorists.
That is my
You got points. You got points on the board there,
martial
and
move.
an ability to start setting yourself up for transitioning away from swaying.
Transition into greatness.
Yeah, hitting me now doesn't really help you a ton in what
No,
you're
because
trying
that means
to
I feel
accomplish.
more safer in placing buildings later. I feel when you're not like here for a turn. So I'm doing this with my 2 brigadier moves. I'm going here, and then I'm taking, I think, just everybody except for one guy.
So notably, we are continuing our game plan
I'm sorry, which one?
Molbert, this is Molbert. Molbert, I'm sorry for
of playing Swole in every way except for building buildings.
to duplicate my brigadier and battle the vagabond. Do you have an ambush?
I won't use one. There's just too many guys.
Ah, yes. Good phrasing.
All right, so this feels like the direct result of Nev crafting tea.
I only have one sword.
Yeah, okay, so I have a minimum loss.
Yeah, you're hated
And
now,
then
right?
I'll use my second battle to battle this one Corvid. No,
Because what are the chances that moles would have, like more likely than not, moles would have probably chased some Erie or Corvid cardboard
to fight you.
without that T in the equation, right?
To be
Like
clear,
I said, you've got too many, so no, I won't use it.
okay.
Yeah, no, just making sure. Okay,
So
same
another
outcome
two.
as last time. I was hoping for a 3, but
Swole without buildings is like going to the gym and always skipping leg day.
that is, yeah, I can't use Baron of Dirt yet, so I'll. Ooh. Am I going for Formal or Earl of Stone? I feel like Formal is a better investment. Formal now. So.
The eternal conundrum.
And you.
Oh, picking up all the dumps.
Um.
Formal versus another
I'm dominating.
another lord is a.
That's that.
That's a type of decision that comes up a lot for moles.
Then I draw one card and discard down to 5.
Because the objectively better thing for you is if you can get a lord and then successfully build with your 2 daylight actions.
Planners. And
But that's not always tenable if you don't have the right cards or board position to make that happen. And if that's the case, the sooner you get formal, the more flexible your position is to pivot when you want to.
I don't have a better.
So it's an interesting
This, I think.
decision on Mole's part what to do in that case.
And I don't really want to discard it. So I'm going to craft Propaganda Bureau,
All right, fair enough.
which helps ensure that I never have to be on the other side of it. And we're going to recruit to Rabbit again, because I don't care about tunnels.
no, Tunnel's the best card. Next to Soup Kitchens.
So Propaganda Bureau is a solid craft for Corvids. It's not, of course, as good as a full recruit in the sense that it gets you fewer warriors, but The fact that you're removing an opposing warrior is just so powerful.
Collect my free card. We're going to fight Mulbert.
No, Mulbert, my
Die,
son, he was going to
heretic.
take the throne. I have no ambush.
Oh.
Oh!
As we watch it slowly roll from 3 to any other side that isn't 0.
I will
And
build
I'm going
a
to-
beautiful statue in his honor.
Okay.
His younger brother, Molgene, will take the throne now.
We've been kind of setting up for this plot for the past couple turns, and I want to note we now have 2 rabbit plots with 4 warriors defending them. If that doesn't scream either coffin makers or coins, I don't know what does.
There's a lot of moles.
Besides screaming coffin makers or coins, you know.
VB can also repair the torch to
It's a turn of phrase, people.
Yeah, that's an
Yeah.
issue. Somebody
So
punched the bad boss
that's
again.
for your consideration.
Whoa,
Or I
easy,
lost my
guys.
investment.
Yeah, you still have that might be a consideration. And also have a battle to use, basically. That's what...
Don't you have a second battle? Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 battles. And since we've talked about it already,
My favorite card.
soup kitchens now.
Ooh. Man, you're drawing all the bird cards. God damn, why don't I get that luck when I'm
I
playing
haven't.
birds?
There was a turn where my hand was 5 rabbits, and I drew a 6 in the turn after this. It was
Yeah, great point that...
So, and now I have to do my decree and my recruits.
Great point that Tinker has a Sabo out, which makes it less likely to be coffin makers on its own.
Although...
I'll also point out that we've seen tunnels... Nev just spent a tunnels, so if we were seriously talking about tunnels...
Apologies, I'll be gone for a short second.
It's not super likely that he's going for it. Both of the boots are gone, so it can't be boots. And we've seen Charm Offensive somewhere. I can't remember. Is Charm Offensive a 1 of or a 2 of?
So now I have to...
My brain's saying it's a 1 of, but we've seen it somewhere else.
Okay. Let's see.
Yep.
Oh, is Coffin and Decree? Oh, Coffin
Board up there in cardboard.
and Decree anyway.
That's a lot of points. I will concede it. Although I'm not sure if I want to actually get rid of the raid at the moment.
No.
Although,
How could
he only has-
it
No,
couldn't
I-
possibly
Yeah,
go
I mean
wrong.
he's pushing a bunch of attention towards me as being the threat. Well, he's got a ton of weak cardboard sitting out there that's
I mean, also
gonna
he
really
has,
get you a bunch of points.
I just saw that I for some reason I didn't catch the second plot that was
Yeah,
right.
he flips that. It's
they are sneaky,
it's
I
7
get it.
points. Yeah.
It's quite a lot. Yeah, we will do something here. So movements. We will do rabbit moves. One. I think this one should be sufficient. So this is the rabbit move. Then we will do. Let's just see where it actually go. Check something first. Just a second.
But the question arises: do you dare jump that far ahead of the board?
It's not that far.
It's what are you at? It's 8 points
It's a
from
bit,
your
yeah.
current
It's
position.
true.
Hey
the
guys,
thing
I'm
is-
back. Has Erie turmoiled yet?
No.
They're working on it.
They're working on it. Great.
I think we can like compromise here.
No.
Yeah, I think we can actually. I
No.
mean, that's 5. I mean, even if he takes 5 points, he's on 14. Then I think that's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
So I-
for a guaranteed fact that my points after such a turn is 0 because I have to put plots down again.
Oh, we're talking about Corvid. Yeah, Corvid.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry
Yeah.
about too much.
So this is a fox move. Oh no, yeah, wait, fox move. Any fox move, any move, and back to the.
Wait, are we destroying that raid token there?
Hmm?
Are you going to destroy the raid token over there?
I am, yes. Why?
Okay, I'd prefer you not, but
I want to point out We don't currently have a safety build.
You not, but I
Okay,
don't
'cause
have
then
an
Corvid will
argument
come
why you
in my,
shouldn't.
in his bunny clearing over here, and I will no longer rule,
Yeah,
which I don't like.
yeah, but you have like 16 moves.
That's fair, but if I was sort of okay, yeah, fair. No, I was sort of thinking of
I mean, you wasted your turn coming after me and slapping me around to move yourself this far away from
wow.
those guys. So I mean,
I did the
you're
table
going to
a
try and
favor by
negotiate with
punishing
the
the
birds
vagabond,
here.
and all I get in return is this.
For the
I
raid,
mean, the
that's-
Corvids have been doing a pretty good job of trying to police me. You could have left that job to them instead and protected yourself in that corner.
Also, Corvid didn't do jack shit. I'll acknowledge that too.
They put me
Nobody
in the
was doing
forest.
anything but me.
I literally put him in the
He's put
woods.
me in the forest.
Turn
Yeah.
two.
Every time I'm
No,
anywhere
that didn't
near him, he
happen.
slaps
He
me
was
around.
battled.
So.
History is written by the victors.
And now that you have a sword, I'm gonna slap you again so that I can set up hostility.
I will battle here in.
Fire away.
Okay, I was gonna say an ambush could.
Just to be
My
sure,
more here that was putting
yeah,
hostility.
this puts in
We rolled right into that. An ambush could have turmoiled us right there. I want to point out
2 points.
that was our only build location.
Moved, and then I will use my mandated fox battle over here.
Proceed.
Have we seen both bird ambushes?
Tragic.
Yeah, no. There's still one bird ambush out there, right?
Over here.
Because we've seen the mouse ambush from moles over here, and the one bird ambush is in the decree. But yeah, I think there's still one. There was one potential ambush floating out there.
The end of my turn. 1 and 2. I have to discard a card. How about this yummy informant? And that's my turn.
Ooh, let's see.
All right, poor Tinker having a rough game.
Oh shit! What the fuck is happening with Erie?
We discussed this briefly.
Yeah, I wasn't there maybe, or mentally not there.
Don't worry, the vagabond's the problem.
A vagabond is always the problem in my mind. Sorry, I always
concur,
over police the
concur,
vagabond.
absolutely.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You did choose Tinker.
I did.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, it wasn't like
You
I
brought
had
it
an
onto
option.
yourself. You could have chosen cats. You could have chosen so many
I
other
did
things.
take the
Right.
less greedy play here. I could
Yeah.
have taken the other plot, but I think the burst potential of Corvid is contained enough. I
Yeah.
think at the moment, and might be good that they still have something to chip in against us other three, basically.
Attack Cowboy. I think that's exactly what needs to happen. I think the table needs to talk moles into targeting Erie. And that's what's going to give both Corvids and Vagabond time
to refresh all my items.
to compete. Because Despot Infamy Vagabond is playing a little bit of a similar game to Corvids, where it depends on the specific character, but they're often trying to play all sides against each other so that they can always come out on top.
I will refresh or repair my torch, which I will use to grab
Yes.
a bag, which is amazing.
Major bag alert.
Bag is cool.
Respects.
And that's really all I can do.
You can fight moles.
Have you taken
I
your
could fight
point?
moles. I haven't
You
taken.
could also
yeah,
not
get
fight
one-
moles and I'll police someone
Oh,
that isn't the vagabond.
If
Think
I do
Thomas?
what now?
If you don't hit me, I'll be able to police someone with these 5 moles, maybe. Maybe. Slim chance.
pardon me just a moment. I'll be back in a second.
No issue.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of a tough one. I think. Yeah. As long as you're gonna police somebody else, you're gonna leave me alone. I'll take a 1-turn truce.
Yes, I won't hit you, I promise. I see the error in my ways.
I don't know that this battle was the most advantageous anyway.
No,
I
I don't
mean,
think
I
it was an
definitely
error either, but you gotta make it sound nice, you know?
Yeah, right. Placate to the crowd here.
Appeal to emotion.
We would have been throwing ourselves at a stack of 5 moles to potentially gain 1 point, take out one of them, and potentially take up to 3 hits in return.
Really do anything else at the moment anyway.
It doesn't feel like the right delta, but at the same time, I understand that feeling of I have nothing else to do.
No, I mean I could aid you, but that's not going to do any good, right? Like you've got nothing there.
It
So I
gives
mean,
Mo a
attacking
card.
you
I
doesn't do
don't-
anything, right? So, all right, I'll draw my card because I can't move. Yeah, I'll draw my card. And what am I going to discard here? I'll discard Fox Partisans.
Yikes.
And pass my turn.
That's a rough turn. We
New warrior joins the burrow. This is Molgi.
I guess the hope was that we would pull the hammer from the ruin.
After Mulbert died.
And if we pull the hammer from the ruin, we can
The new king.
Yeah.
potentially bypass a trip to the forest.
Quite the
let's
rapid
see.
pace, don't you?
But yeah, lake map gonna lake map. Hammer is the last ruin all the way across the map in a hard to reach spot.
I wish I had better clearings.
If we didn't have a hand for any of the remaining factions in the pool, I think Erie was still probably the better pick than Tinker, if only because of the lake map.
And then I got it. Or wait, no, I'm parking down there.
I would probably make that.
Oh, med skills.
I would probably feel that way for any map, but lake map in particular, I think shifts the scales even more.
It went horrible.
All right, we've reached the stage of the game where Nev has started drawing on the table.
Have enough movement, or do I?
This is now an art stream.
1, 2, 1, 2, and then I don't have any battles anymore. So I need to do one less mole to get the amounts of moves I need. Yes. Maybe. Sort of. Yes. Okay, one recruit, and then one of them will be used to move these out of the burrow. Yes. Is that a sad looking mole? Oh, is this in honor of Mulbert? Mulbert was a great man, a loving father. But no, the crows
Fierce
killed
warrior,
him.
probably.
He was killed by terrorists. No,
Why did we
minister actions.
Why did we give him defined teeth? Yeah, that's like the creepiest way.
I'm gonna use my move first. I'll use my marshal to move to here. Bye bye, vagabond. And
All right,
I don't like there being this many crows, but whatever.
Beckett, the eye is supposed to be like the anime sparkle,
Here.
you know?
You know what? Make it a brigadier. It's 2 moves anyway.
All right, so I was about to say, are moles going to follow through and police, or are they just going to turtle up? No, they're just going to turtle up.
What are we revealing? Are we revealing anything?
This is a full points racing game.
I'm doing this wrong. You go back here, actually, you two. And actually, for my move, I am. Why are there crows everywhere? Okay, this is a reversion back to my marshal. So yeah, let's say that was a marshal instead. I want to use my formal somehow. I gotta use my formal somehow. But that's not a good crafting.
F's in chat
Don't have
for Mulbert.
anything there. No, wait, we do it brigadier actually and go here.
At the end of this turn, North Abbott.
Just clearing a bit.
End of this turn.
Whatever, yeah. Then I'll use formal finally. Now I'm actually using formal. Now I gotta choose what I'm actually gonna build. I think it's gonna be a market. Yeah, sure, it's gonna be
I mean,
a
you
market.
got the Baron of Dirt. It makes.
Yeah, no, it
sense.
makes sense. You're right, but still, I was thinking for a second here what would be more useful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll also automatically trigger my Baron of Dirt, I guess, to get that 1 point for this. That's how it works, right? Yes.
Yeah, that
Um,
works.
Then I'll use my Marshal to raft all the way to Bird's Toe.
Okay. Maybe some policing after all.
Small favor. Leave 1 mole.
Oh yeah, no, I need to do that actually. You're right. I do need to leave a mole there actually also, just for swaying
For
purposes.
swing purposes, probably.
You saved my ass there.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, he was always called Mole Bird, but he didn't have much of an affinity to birds. Why do you need that one mole there? What? Okay, well. What favor am I doing you? Would you like to explain, or?
I was actually thinking for hostility, but then I remembered he's next to you and he still has slip. So it's not actually relevant.
Right. So it doesn't. Yeah, it's only making it harder for him to get into like my actual territory. I don't want him to be in. No, I think I'm
Actually,
going
makes
here
zero
because I'm
difference.
closer to the left side where I would rather be than the right side at this point. Even if there's a Corvid warrior here, whatever he may do. That's my marshal. Then I'll use my mayor to repeat my
thingy.
Sorry.
If we'd gone,
And I get to draw. I forgot. That's a whole...
if we'd gone to clearing 11, we would have been a little stranded. 10, we're one Bridget away from 3, or vice versa.
That you can push.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember. I used that button. Then I'll use my brigadier to battle the birds here. Do you have an ambush?
In which clearing? I probably
The clearing where we are both in currently. The rabbit clearing. I mean here with the raft.
Yeah, I would actually use this very sympathetic looking rabbit with 2 axes.
Beans. Okay. That's annoying.
That's a fairly effective ambush.
At least it's gone for now, for very shortly.
1-0.
This is even worse. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I am not making this out alive.
Do we have another ambush? No.
Ah, well, at least I'm not losing moles. Well, somebody else gets those points. I don't care. Then I go to sway. This one. This one. This one, and a second rabbit. Who am I gonna lose? I'm gonna craft this anyway, so I'll show it up. And this one to sway Earl of Stone, I guess, for 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Which puts me in second. Then I'll get all these back, except for bird cards, but none of them are bird cards.
And it sounds like we're crafting that charm offensive.
Then I'll charm offensive.
Not amazing for moles, honestly.
Game 1, right?
1.
Yeah.
1. Yeah.
The start of evening may draw a card. Oh yeah, no, the start of evening already happened. Shame. Okay, never mind. I was planning on using that. Then I get to draw 2 whole cards. We are getting rich out here. And then I get to choose what I'm gonna discard. I guess I'll discard this one finally.
Like, the best thing it can do for you is luck you into something you can craft that you didn't have.
Well, this card has no...
Just because moles have so much card draw. But if the time does come that we're wiped off the map, lose our markets, and we're going for like a desperate banker play for the end, then it can potentially be the difference between winning and not.
Honestly, probably flipping these just so I keep pace.
Anyway, gamble is live. Get your gambles in. I'm assuming it's going to be mostly Erie and moles with some bets for Nev out of
something valuable,
out of fondness for him.
A lot of cards each turn.
Wait, how many points will birds be scoring next turn?
4.
Okay, 4.
Yeah, so
4 anyway if we only destroy 1 roost. But if we can get 2 roosts down and most of their... Yeah, I don't know how well Corvids can police, obviously. But they have a big points burst turn right now. If they flip both, I guess.
No, I don't. I mean, I had one kind of last turn where I got 7, but when I lost the raid, now it's up to 5, so...
Yeah, that's fair, but still 5 is decent.
5 is not 0.
It's not 0, yeah, exactly.
But it gets me to 14, which is not exactly threatening, shall we say.
I don't want to talk over them, but I do want to address the charm offensive thing real quick. In general, I think charm offensive is a little underrated, only in the sense that the general outlook on it is less positive nowadays than it was closer to Underworld's release, unless your name was Sam and you host a podcast about Root. I think it's a solid card, just because card advantage is always solid. And the point you're giving away can be used as a tool to manipulate table balance. The way that Nev had, like, crafting the tea is manipulating table balance, it's a very similar concept. That said, in a racing game, it is obviously less good because you don't have the entanglement to offset the point you're giving out. However, what somebody else also said, in this particular racing game, you can probably throw points at Vagabond and be fine. Maybe even Corvids. You have 1 to 2 targets that can just soak your charm offensive points if you do need those card draws. Anyway, that's everything I wanted to get through there. We now have a red mole.
It's genuinely a tragedy that the Vagabond is currently in a mouse clearing.
Wait, why?
Because if you weren't in a mouse clearing, we could turmo birds right now.
Oh, you're right. Well, at least we can forcefully make the Vagabond punched, but then again, the Vagabond is kind of low on points, so maybe that's not also that attractive of an option.
I feel like you need to kill enough roosts to slow Erie down
Recruit, obviously.
and get Erie to police moles.
Wait, no, never mind. I forgot about their emergency.
There are 5 bird cards.
Yeah, no, I was more thinking about the whole. I forgot that they get like an emergency roost if they have no roost on the table. What about a good old snare lock?
I don't have anything on the roost right now.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit difficult at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about it, but
I do think Erie is the higher threat at the moment than Mole's Switch Fang, in my estimation, because
I only have 1 crow in supply. I don't really benefit from recruiting. So, what I will do...
the reason I think that is because Erie have the better turn order, which matters a lot in a racing game.
But first, I'm going to flip my 1 plot. Or I guess it's craft first.
Jesus.
Which is going to allow me to at least keep pace here.
I was going to say, I don't think rabbits are going to pay off for moles.
So I got my card draw back up, which is going to give me 2 points, 5 total.
Because they can't do coffin makers, and we were assuming Nev had a coins.
Then I'm going to, tempting though it is to craft this, I will propaganda bureau with this crossbow.
And with Corvids, there's enough cardboard out to make Despot powerful.
Sure.
Anyway, that was my feelings.
We will battle the birds there.
At the mouse?
Do you have the ambush?
Go ahead. Roll.
Okay.
I think killing Roost, unless you're doing almost all of them, isn't super successful at slowing No Terminal Despot when he has battle targets. While true, Fogless, there actually are not a ton of battle targets here. Nev doesn't have a ton of plots left. There's the 1 in 2. You have to work to get to the 1 in 12. You have to work to get to the 1 in 4. And that's it.
Possibly 5. You can definitely craft...
Gamble closed. I meant to call out a warning, but I missed it.
Hey, modes have quite a lot of points as well, don't they?
No, I'm point. I'm doing the reverse of point shading actually.
I mean, yeah, it's 16. You have Baron of Dirt already.
Yeah, but I have not a lot of building space, honestly.
Yeah, but you
Kind of my own fault, but.
Anyway, 3 people gambled for the Tinker, 110 coins, a whopping 0% of the gamble.
Not important. Who said Mulberg wasn't important?
5 people gambled 3.5k coins for the Erie, 11%.
Here.
Okay, hold on, this is happening.
I don't have an ambush. That red one is Molgine, by the way. If you kill.
Ooh, big roll.
No, this is. Yeah, but that's a technicality.
We're gonna rabbit partisans that?
Okay, fair enough.
Now's the time to talk about it.
So
Are you going to waste your
battle-
entire turn trying to get a building down, or
If you want the building, you've got a partisans, right?
buildings down? I mean, or are you gonna do anything else?
I can probably afford to do. I will exert to move and then plot.
No. Oh, we're done.
God,
We're done. We're leaving it.
tank plot.
Do I want the raft over there? No, I do not.
We're not only not using partisans, we are also leaving it.
Difficult choices.
All right, well, Nev thinks about that. Let me finish going through the gamble. 5 people gambled for Erie, 3.5k coins, 11%. 5 people gambled for Duchy, 8k coins, 26%. And 7 people gambled 19.6k coins for the Corvids, 63%. Nev fanbase showing up in full force. That was more people voting for Corvids than I expected.
That's a bomb. No.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, so first I have to add something to my decree. Let us do that first.
He does have a very silky smooth voice and very good videos.
We can. Two face down plots on the map, right?
Correct.
Okay, so 3-7.
Elano, he plotted in 3, which...
So you're on 20.
Oh,
Then you would like 8 points of cardboard and.
yeah, what did the exert end up being? He still only has 1 card in hand.
22 is death.
Yeah, that's not enough, obviously. So you don't need to go ham here.
Yeah, I'm confused, because he said he was going to...
My game is over.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Corvid's
And
are
then I,
actually
and then I
right.
start
Then-
looking for ways to just fuck with people.
Yeah, did he end up...
Yeah, I mean, I get it. If you will never get another plot point after that, probably. So
I think he ended up miscounting his actions because he was going to move and plot and pivoted to just plotting.
put this.
That's unfortunate.
I guess. Yeah.
Unless we're missing something. But the board state looks the same for Corvids as it was.
Do this.
No, wait. We had 2 warriors in here after the battle. We must have moved one in.
Somewhere.
And it must have come from 8,
Then I will recruit.
perhaps?
I will not.
I thought there were 4 and 12. Or maybe it came from 9?
Ah.
We must have moved a warrior in to plot.
Always forget it. Okay. Then we will recruit. We will recruit. 1 here and 3 here, I think. Yeah. Makes sense.
Can we make an in memoriam compilation for Mulbert after this match?
Let me warm up the Sarah McLaughlin series.
So I have 5 moves now. I have 1 wild, 2 fox, 1 rabbit, and a mouse. So we will start by doing
Propaganda Bureau, but yes, blood control, thank you. Yeah, I remember now that you mention it, the one in 8 was a propaganda bureau of the Erie, and he battled the roost there. That's where the warrior came from.
That's the rabbit move. The mouse move will be this.
Okay.
The second fox move will go here. First fox move. We have, right? Yeah.
So we have our fox battle in 2 and our mouse battle in 1.
One rabbit.
Our build in
Uh,
either of them?
fox. Yeah. So
There we go.
fox.
All right, now we have a build in either 5 or 1, and a battle in either 5 or 1.
Wild.
Or build in 8. Okay, we're setting up all sorts of safety builds.
Moves.
But we're not taking the bait to go after moles,
I have 1 here. I have 1 here, and we are over there. Okay.
which feels a little
I would like to do the fox battle against the
Fire
crows.
away.
heads down.
Yikes.
Because even if that is bait on
3-0'd.
Nev's part, I mean, you still probably need to take it, right?
And,
We can't just
second action.
leave moles alone.
Like to battle the vagabond over here.
You sure you don't want a couple of cards instead? Happy to do an aid next turn if you leave me alone. And you take out that happy little Corvid down there in the bottom.
That sounds dubious.
Sounds dubious, but I don't think I would hit the Corvid, actually, to be honest. They would just
Hey,
The question you should be asking yourself is, why is it important that he doesn't get hit now?
I mean, I'm so far behind you guys. Putting me into the woods just takes me completely out of this game.
Yeah, for the sake of table balance, you do not have to hit Vagabond.
I mean, you have how many cards in hand? 5. So even if you full on 8 me, you get
Yeah,
6 points ish, somewhat like that.
Batmaster, that mole is red because that mole is living his best life.
Yeah, but then you
Or her best life. Their best life.
If I spent all 5 cards to aid
and
you,
all
But-
your actions.
so
But
if you
what
don't
if he
have-
has the anvil?
what if he has the anvil? Exactly.
I mean, the other anvil that I have is all the way over here.
Oh, is that mole patient 0? I take it back. That mole is living their worst life.
The question is, what does it catch up? I mean, there's how many? We have 1 coin left, right?
Yes,
Okay,
one
there's
point.
only 1 to discard. Okay, we have only 2 cards in the discard pile. So, but I don't think we saw. There's one in here, so you can actually get it with day labor and craft coins to get more cards. So then he's at 11.
I mean, go for the slap if you feel it's the best thing for you.
I-
It just takes me completely
I
out.
get your argument.
So,
I mean,
that's
you
fine.
would get. I think it's a good person. I think I would then rather take out the sway mole down here. I think that's
No!
I think that's 100% the right choice.
I haven't named him yet, but
So he's swole.
Molarina.
It's the sway mole, swole. You just nickname him now. Okay. So
Mole
we have
Arena.
ambush.
No ambush.
Trade.
1-1. It was an
Mutual
honorable
assured
battle,
destruction.
It was an honorable battle. And then
Mm.
I will build. I will build in. Wait a second. Fox, I think. My hand. Build up here. And then I will score 4 points.
Puts us at a cool 23.
4 and draw 2 cards.
I feel like we're not punching birds enough.
1, 2.
Boy, I
and then I
really
have
wish
to
he hadn't brought the
discard.
raft down here.
I will discard
Yeah.
another informant and end my turn.
Maybe you should have taken the raft and exerted, but yeah.
The one thing that would have been nice to see for Erie
Bygones.
is a false orders craft.
Come up with a plan, I think, because otherwise the birds are like winning in 1 or 2 turns.
The plan is don't be in mouse.
Yeah.
Don't be in mouse. Oh, that's actually a really good plan.
It's a plan I've been working on for 5 turns.
Actually, I agree with this plan. This is a good plan. I'll stop being in mouse.
Refresh the
All right.
items.
Sounds like we're getting the table on board.
How are they even? Oh, the only fox clearing they can be in is like my clearing, my original homeland,
Yeah, and
which I can't evacuate, unfortunately.
That's true.
As long as we keep the raft out of their hands, it should be pretty hard even to reach my homeland at all.
Let's go ahead and
many
I'll slip
coins are we gonna lose?
here.
I'm a little surprised at this slip. I thought we were going to slip to 1, move with the ferry into 12, and grab that ruin.
Craft this anvil.
Or we can just craft it.
Of course.
I have fucking Cassandra's curse, is what happens in this game.
Dude,
Is I can see
Gift
the
of
future with
prophecy.
absolute clarity, and no one believes me.
I will.
I mean, I took that into consideration, but then it's still like,
It's yeah.
And
this is
then
really
he-
threatening in the grand scheme of
repairs
things.
shit and crafts like
Yeah.
the other coins.
If they were at like,
Big Chimpin, all the plots are in Rabbit right now, to my eye.
in a different discussion.
Which,
Or
It's always that discussion. It's the tinker. Why
know,
haven't
it's
you
the tinker,
learned?
yeah, but-
if we refuse to Rabbit Partisans, and we now have 3 plots in Rabbit, does that indicate we have another coins? Is that what we think?
To boot yet. I'm going to craft with that hammer.
A second anvil.
Yeah, exactly.
wait a second.
Fuckers.
Actually, hold on.
Coins.
He's still in Fox, so
Yeah,
Cost
no. Don't let it be a crossbow. I've been working hard on stuff.
I'm getting a crossbow with your rabbit.
I will
tail.
actually. Yeah, I'm gonna use
No!
the day labor, and I'm gonna craft the crossbow.
I needed that crossbow point.
For another point.
For what?
And
It's not quite a second sword, but it maybe has potential for things. There's no crossbow quests at the moment.
I'm going to aid using that crossbow. The birds, I will live up to that agreement.
Alright.
Birds for 2 points. Oh, I accidentally clicked the turn by accident. Sorry, guys.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna
fine.
I'm done at that point, so I'll just grab my card and end my turn anyway.
Okay, so I should stay out of mouse clearings, which is annoying for me, but I'll try. Well, I'll do it, because otherwise I'm cooked. Let's start by recruiting a bit more. I'll just recruit thrice for all my actions, because I kind of need men again after what happened. I got a bird beat down. I'll use the marshal to get out. And then I'll use...
I feel like moles are in a pretty solid spot. They didn't actually get punished in 3. Erie, you're about to turmoil, which puts moles at the forefront.
I'm also not liking my market being so exposed here to you. Like, this could as well, like, literally it could be any plot and I will be crying about it. Except for maybe, like, a raid token.
Well, yeah, so we do need to decide what we're doing with that building, either defending it or abandoning it.
On the board, which puts you at 20.
Which is not ideal.
Yeah, not ideal. I know how Corvids work a little bit. A teeny weeny bit. Am I gonna formal? Probably not, right? That's dumb. Then again, pump and dump. But what am I gonna craft? Nothing. Yeah, maybe the off chance, like, Charm Offensive will give me something, but I'm not a gambler.
We have 1 sway left for each rank.
Max, I can get 3. I can get Banker.
We don't have Banker at the moment, as we're discussing.
Damn, I regret discarding that bunny card right about now. And I am not going into any other clearing than this one.
Sounds like our sway is going to be awkward without mouse, which is not surprising. We've been relying on mouse for our sways a majority of the game. Yeah, she's talking about pumping and dumping.
This,
No worries.
Which I think is a valid consideration here. I don't think you have to defend that market. I think you could.
Yes. And then I'm doing this.
Abandon it.
Card. Might be something. Oh, thank you.
It does need a lot of craftables. We would have to be sitting on some swords, most likely.
How useful. And then that was my Bridget move, and I already did my Marshall move out of the burrow. Am I gonna formal? Yeah, sure, fuck it. Get those cards. And then I'm immediately gonna score 2 points.
Okay, so that is a fox market.
With that,
Granted, we're not in another fox clearing at the moment.
my points for that. And then I'm gonna now use 2 battles against. Well, I'll start with 1 to be sure. But yeah, Erie, I'm gonna attack you in this bunny clearing here. Do you have an ambush?
Actually, yes.
Yeah, I was expecting as much. The same one. Okay.
I was about to say, Erie, you've done that already.
But I didn't think it would be this literal.
Did we? I guess we did cycle the deck, huh?
Literal 1.
2-0.
2.
Okay, and then I'll use my second battle to get rid of this. Do you have another ambush, by the way?
I do not.
No, okay, and I'll just score the point for that. That's positive, I think. Yeah, that's positive. I maybe should have waited with formal afterwards, because now I kind of regret my choice. Oh well.
Gregul.
Would have also been awful to be in with a building.
It looks like they reshuffled at some point. I don't remember it happening, but this...
Used both Mayor, Brigadier, and Marshal and Fort.
The discard stack is pretty light,
Can't use Earl of Stone.
so I must have just not noticed it.
Swaying. I'll use at least these two to sway, and the rest of my cards are all not swaying cards. To keep it as vague as possible. Yeah, sure, I'll get the captain, whatever. Might as well fill up the roster. No, wait, no, that's... I don't like getting the captain, though. I don't want to get the captain. I'm getting the banker anyway. Bye-bye, Saboteurs.
Where are we right now? Rabbit,
Wait,
Fox,
did I
Rabbit?
reach my point for...
We could have dom swapped that.
No, I did not, right? I'll just get 1 point then extra.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
We could have dom swapped that Saboteur, pick up the bunny dom, and have not needed to lose a card. Granted, we have enough card draw. It's not a huge deal.
Sorry. Wow. Wait, no, they're stuck in here.
It could just get him out. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it is a pain in the ass, but it's not fatal.
Yeah, no, I get it. Okay, I got them back. Then I'll use my Charm Offensive, because it's the start of evening. Oh, wait, no. I should have done that thing before I did that, but it doesn't change that much, I think. Right?
She's fine.
I just pulled my
I don't
cards
think so.
back. I didn't do anything else yet for my evening.
Yeah, I think you're okay.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, okay. Who am I going to give the point to?
It's gotta be Vagabond, right?
Erie are going to turmoil next turn. They'll score 3 points, but no, that's actually just -3, so they get back to 20 again. That means we're in tie, which I'm okay with, I think. But then again, they're in lead. Anybody want to
Yeah,
vouch
not
for
for
getting the
long.
point?
Well, I mean, you know how crows work.
I know how crows work, so giving them any points feels a bit. Also, I don't know.
You're choosing
'Cause I
between
might be
crows and
putting you
VB,
into
I think.
actual point range, which I don't like.
Chat, I expect Erie tries to pick up the building in 9 if it's still there. Nev could maybe rely on that and go after the 1 and 3. Or maybe Nev tries to go after both.
Don't want to give it to
Or tries to deny 9 from the Erie.
inert hate for Vagabond, so I'll give it to Crows. I'll
Everybody
give it to
hates the
Crows.
Vagabond.
Sure.
I'm playing
Crows win, you
Vagabond
can
and I
all
hate
like
the Vagabond.
blame me. If Crows win, you can all blame me.
The importance
Crows.
the importance of the building in 3 relies somewhat on whether Nev actually has coins
I need a new car.
and whether he's therefore worried about moles crafting it.
No, it was mouse in a sack.
Yeah.
Which is a
It
mouse
will be
card,
like-
which doesn't help me with sway, because
Discard like 5 of them this game already. The informants. I don't. Feels like that.
okay, I won't. Sure, I'll craft tunnels. We ball.
Yeah, there's definitely some undue Tinker hate happening here. This is not...
I need that card for swaying. I was like, I won't lose anything with it, but I.
Poor IceRayer.
Then I get
Burrow was
3
a crafting
cards.
piece.
Oh gee, why is it all mouse cards? What is this? My entire hand consists of mouse cards. I don't want this card.
Magic Zamboni. Vagabond has been getting bullied so badly because of irrationality? And why isn't IceRayer crying foul?
Oh yeah,
I think IceRayer is just
it's insane.
sad and accepting it.
Undeserved, honestly. And sure, the forgotten glory, stolen valor. I'll discard my crossbow. No, I'm still at 6 now. Jesus. Yeah, I'm at 6. I still have to discard something.
I definitely would be piping up a little bit like, hey,
Here's the last mice card.
Jesus, you aren't lying.
No, I wasn't lying. It's genuinely half of my hand was mice card. I only have 2 other cards.
I would be advocating for myself here as Tinker, because Tinker is far and away in last place at the moment. Like, not just on the score track, but in actuality.
We should have kept those for banker, but well. Next person is.
All right.
Live and regret.
Does Ego have a tendency to hunt down tinkers, but vagabonds in general? That she was saying as such.
Not throwing away my shot.
We open with crafting the other coins.
Yeah. There it is. We called it.
Wait, what are you crafting?
Coins.
Nothing.
Yes, you are.
Flip these plots for him.
And agreed, Katara. The moles dumping all of their mouse cards
All snares.
is weird because you're right. The Erie are going to turmoil, and then we can go back into mouse.
How?
We're a turn too late to care about not having mouse cards, so it's very strange.
I don't have an ambush. You may roll.
I know, because it's in mouse.
No, you know
course.
nothing.
Or banker. That's true, Gregula. It could just be banker. Which, granted, I forgot we did pivot to getting that after all.
Fucking course.
You
Hey,
you
okay,
take
what am I
one.
throwing away?
You get one.
You get one of them, yeah.
You can choose what you want to lose. So
Yeah, I don't lose a card if I throw away the tunnel, right?
yeah, if you lose the tunnel, you do not.
I don't know, chat. Is Nev salty? You tell me.
Random card, right?
Yes.
Oh, yikes, I don't like that. This is hard.
You could lose one of your mouse cards.
And you lose.
Yeah, one of my
your
50
lore
mice
cards,
cards. Then again, it's a useless crafting piece to me, but I need that. You're just gonna battle me again, right?
Yeah, Katara, exactly. Crows finally get a good turn. Even that can't go right.
And you will turmoil next turn, and the vagabond. Where's the vagabond even?
in
not
the
in
fox
mouse.
clearing on the right here. This one. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
I'm over-
oh,
over
okay.
here, yeah.
Can you reach that? Probably if you want. No,
He's really,
wait.
really
All your
stealthy.
boots are damaged.
This is awfully good for Corvids anyway. Even with this bad roll.
The way I can get there is if I have the raft.
No. If you repair both of your boots, which is like pretty much a big waste, then you could get there.
Can I with hostile?
No.
No, I can't.
Yeah, 25.
Building, fuck it.
25 is
I'll build.
remarkably more awkward than 26, but it's still winnable.
Sure, I'll get rid of the I'll get rid of the building. Sorry, that took a while.
Fucking 0-0 on 2 pieces of undependent cardboard.
We have officially entered.
Crafting a rope with
He hadn't removed one of the pieces of cardboard yet, so now he's at 25. Zamboni.
Drastic measures must.
We were deciding which one to remove.
Oh, the dice. They kill me. Soviet.
But yeah, 20.
Yeah, you thought I took one. Thanks.
25 is
Tunnels.
25 is still awkward.
Rip.
Getting those last 5 points as Corvids is rough.
Okay, well. We
And
ball.
that is my turn.
And we're.
Okay.
Did I miss an action?
Actually.
I thought that was just our 3 daylight actions.
You have many
Move, battle, battle.
to a certain point, and then you no longer have options.
Yeah. I would like to use most of the options before that very point.
Did we do double move? I must have missed the first one.
Take out the tunnel. That is within your power.
1 to 12.
Yeah, get rid of the tunnel.
Yeah, that's a start. Put it that way. So we have to do this, and this.
Thousands of innocent mole children will die if you destroy that tunnel.
I do here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I was starting to calculate it, Pliskin.
Okay,
1, 2.
Ish. Not optimal, but it could. But I think okay. So
Can they?
these 2 are useless, so I can put them into battle.
Alexander battling.
And then I have added cards to my decree. Then I would like to craft, actually.
Yeah, I guess so.
False orders.
I guess, like, take out the cardboard in either 12 or whatever this is, and then roll 3 in here or something.
High Earl of Stone.
Oh,
Okay.
What a shocker. What a shocker.
And that lines up with the suits, Fox, Bunny, Bunny. Or we go after the 1 in 12 if we have the extra moves for it. Just, yeah, we were talking about false orders last turn. It's a turn too late.
Work, but I would... No, this would not work. I would turmoil.
And it sounds like we're not crafting an item.
Okay. And we will recruit here. No.
Oh,
Sorry.
the sword joins the cause.
Oh, come on. Let me pick those up. Okay. Wait. This one too much.
What are you? Okay.
Yeah. Only 4.
Okay.
Was a bit confused there. Why? Okay, then we will take our. So this was recruit. So if we do our moves now, we have Fox, Rabbit, Mouse, Mouse, Wild. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should work. Yeah. So this is the first Fox. This will be the what's it called?
Mouse?
Rabbit?
Bunny.
Yeah, Rabbit Bunny. So then we will take our mouse move. Ah, wait, this does not work that way, right? I haven't drawn yet, so just a second. Okay, we do it otherwise.
That seems fine. We have mouse, fox, bird. We use our mouse to come out of 1. We use a fox to come from here, and bird to come from here. I still don't see a win, but I see a 29.
Yeah, but in that case, we can just leave 1 over.
And yeah, rehab. We have intentionally not drawn yet, so that we can think about it. We're pausing here before we draw.
That's unfortunate. I don't think I can do it any other way. Yeah, then we would...
Oh, we forgot about the snare and wanted to move out of it. I see.
Then I will... Oh no, I have to take... Yeah,
No, yeah, you got to bring the 5th.
take everyone. Otherwise it will not work. Okay, then I draw for this. Sorry. So this was Fox, Bunny. I will draw a card for the fairy.
Yeah, I see the issue.
I will use the mouse move. Yeah, here. And then I can use a fox move here to go over here. And then I still have a wild move, and we can just do this then, for example. Oh, can also just... No, this doesn't make sense. We go over here. Wild move, so these are 5 moves then.
Yeah, BJ Wuth, we don't, so that's why we had to do something else instead.
Okay.
The
By battling the snake.
the combination of the 5 warriors and the snare ruined it.
Okay, then
Not that it got us the win anyway, because again, we didn't craft an item.
2.
That was a prerequisite to it actually winning.
Then I would like to battle the moles here.
No ambush.
And take 2 points for that. And then I can no longer battle and have to turmoil. So
So that's a 6-point loss, and then we get 3 in evening. So that we still end up at a pretty good spot. As always, it's the loss of the action economy that sucks the most.
let's just do this.
We get half the deck back.
That's also
All the bird cards.
Then
They've returned.
our glorious leader,
Nature is healing.
our glorious leader is meeting the guillotine, I guess, or whatever they use. And then we
Builder,
The
obviously.
rotisserie.
It's almost certainly charismatic, right?
Build more roosts.
Dan's, if it did, it should have come out anyway because they were using the right-click discard feature.
Builder,
I
you can craft those swords.
Yeah, I think we just do
Commander.
the
All right. I mean,
and
we've talked about this a lot
I still get my 3 points.
this year, Gregula. Yeah, I mean, Commander always seems like it could work out as the pivot, and then it doesn't every time. There was the one time, I believe it was Delilah Springs' game, where it actually, if she'd done something a little differently, it would have gotten her the win in a way that Charismatic would not have,
My items.
which was cool to see. But that is sincerely the only time I've ever seen that. It has always been worse in other examples, like Gregula's game. So Charismatic feels like it should have been the right choice. Granted, I don't know what Ocedy's hand is.
0 cards in hand, right?
Yes.
So there are no
Yeah.
prize, I don't know, double swords now or whatever.
Right. The Erie are going to get policed on some level. Yeah, and honestly, we're close enough to the finish that, you know, a builder for a craft to the finish could have also been something potentially viable. I don't like it as much as Charismatic, but it's still something. Commander feels wrong.
Go.
But hey, who knows? Maybe it works out.
I'll slip here. I'll use both hammers to craft this sword.
Douglas, that's not exactly what happened. You have salty feelings from that game coloring your memory. But yes, it did go badly for him.
I will crossbow.
For a couple turns there, it looked like it was going to be okay, and then it, you know, like always, it didn't work out.
Use a torch to get that sword back. Where did it go?
All right, we have 2 swords now as Tinker. Which, at minimum, we're draining the item pool, which could potentially...
Can I take a bird card?
Yes.
You can't take a bird
I don't
card.
know why they allow it, but they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan's the semifinal game where a player started Commander.
And then I'll use the crossbow on the Erie.
I'm back, sorry.
I'm going to crossbow this guy up here in the top fox clearing.
What, you traitor?
I know. That makes us hostile.
Okay, yeah. Makes us
And then I'll use a sword on that roost. Any ambush?
Nope.
So I get 2 points for that. 2 points for the sword, 2 points for the...
I mean, if the game can miraculously slow down a lot, and the Tinker can be allowed to continue chain farming lightly defended roosts, like that, there's a path to victory there.
A card.
It's exceedingly unlikely, only because the other players are more likely to win before you catch up. But
Okay.
I mean, there's a solid points.
My turn with vouching my hatred for travel gear because it looks like it should be a bag item, but it's actually a boot item. Okay.
A solid points avenue there.
So my entire fantasy goes into the window. Let's see.
Yeah, you were.
Not out the window, into the window.
I cannot win in this turn.
Bang.
Every single possibility. I don't think I can win.
I know. It was narrow, but you had it.
Yeah, can you win in your turn or?
Oh no, I'm fucking crows. What do you fucking expect?
Yeah, 0 cards in hand.
This is the PG-13 stream, people.
Okay.
I don't think any of us can win next turn comes around.
You know what? I'm just gonna go through my turn as if this isn't the last, as if nobody's gonna win next round.
Yeah, I mean that's what you.
Plays out for me.
If you don't see somebody else winning, then you play as if you have another turn.
Oh, yeah, with the vagabond. Okay.
Yeah, I still don't. I don't have enough. I don't have enough aid capability to
Well, I guess I
play
get to
that strat at this
mole.
point.
Am I gonna tunnel? Is it even worth it?
It's okay. We're deep into the stream. The main thing is just you can't cuss in the beginning or else YouTube gets angry. YouTube doesn't care when you're 5 hours in.
Not yet. It's not yet worth the tunnel, so I might as well recruit a bit if I need to bolster next turn. Is that worth it? No. Where can I even get points anyway?
Fuck this. If somebody does that, then they get censored in the edit before it gets to YouTube. Because I cut out the pre-roll, like the 5 to 10 minute pre-roll for YouTube.
No, it doesn't even work. Not enough resources to do that, so it seems like futile. And it needs to be a matching card, so that's not gonna work. These mice cards are the death of me. Well, at least I got banker. What am I gonna use these 2 actions on?
We're sitting at 21 points. Has there been instances in the pre-roll where people go, "Oh, I saw you in last year's tournament"? I'm sure that's happened. There's definitely been people recognizing each other. I don't know if anybody's been so explicit as like,
everybody's quiet.
I recognize you from watching a game last year, but there have been people saying they got into this year from watching last year, and there's been people recognizing each other. So
attention, but
sort of
would be funny. I think I gotta let Molgene just die there.
Wait, what is this supposed to be? Is this like
Rays of light from the heavens.
Ah,
I didn't feel like
it's
drawing
like ascending. Mulbert is ascending to sit on a throne right next to.
I feel like Mulbert needs a little wing, right?
But moles were.
Am I crazy?
Money, I guess.
We have the rays of light. We have the halo. We need a little wing
I'm gonna recruit
flapping right there.
Fuck. And if I need those moves, then I'll revert it later, I guess.
So long as no new information is revealed.
Yeah, as long as I don't battle, it should all be fine.
So long as you do it before revealing your hand.
Revealing my hand, so even building counts, right?
Yeah.
yes?
Yeah, okay, just to make that sure.
Chat, please do not cuss when I call on you in the
You two go here.
in the introduction.
There, I get ambushed twice, and then I die. Yeah, sounds like a solid plan. Yeah, you know what? I'll reverse one of them. So I can use this here move to go. What's the safest option of these two? I feel like this is safer for some reason, so I'll go here first. Yeah, that's my move for my. Now that's not my martial, by the way, just to make that clear. That's just a regular move I'm doing. I'll like.
It's from our assembly phase.
Here with my brigadier. Do you have an ambush?
Go ahead.
Okay. Please, I need a new Lamborghini. That's good enough.
Oh, sorry.
No issue.
Meant to take those.
The moles are for everybody.
There was only one Erie there, right?
Which nets me 1 point.
We should have only lost one mole.
Now this has become useless, so I might as well use Banker now to score 3 points with these 3 over here.
I thought I heard a cat in my office, but I don't see her.
Yes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The mole couldn't live with what he's done.
Like something there just for the fun of it. Actually, I should have built it there. Oh, that's dumb. Oh well. Single mice. That's not gonna give me anything, but whatever.
Oof. Okay, now losing that warrior extra hurts.
Then I'll use my Baron of Dirt to score 2 points. And I guess I'll use my Marshal to move these 2 into here, and then I'll use my Brigadier via Mayor. I'll use my Brigadier a second time to battle, and I think this all adds up. If anybody wants to correct me, then be my guest.
Feels like a lot of actions, but
The first brigadier you used was for the battle in the mouse, right?
Yes, and I
And-
used my
you just-
a move action, so no ministers to
Yeah,
even to get there.
You
And I
used the
used my
formal.
marshal to move into
Yeah, the marshal.
here.
Yeah, and then you still have the mayor. Yeah. This
Yeah, I
should,
still have the mayor
this,
to
this
do
should
anything
math
with.
out.
Yeah.
yeah, that checks out.
Wait, can you banker mayor? You can mayor banker, but
You can mayor bank, of
would have
course.
gotten me 1 whole point. I don't think it would have mattered. I guess this thing might be useful. This one market solely here. I'm going to.
It does sound much better, Switchfang.
Yes.
Yeah, I was expecting it.
F.
Oh well.
It's okay. It was
At
a
least
valiant effort.
Molgene is still there. Molgene is rest, by
Molgene
the
is
way,
still
because
there.
he is drowned in the blood of crows.
That one mole mattering a lot,
Yeah, then I get
I want to point out.
I don't
If that mole was there, the battle would go through. Could have been a 1-0.
Then I get to the start of my evening. I'll give the Vagabond 1 point out of. Well, I don't know. Maybe the Vagabond's gonna do something crazy, but I'll give them the 1 point because I am more trustful in that to get 1 card. Did I get a good card? I did get a craftable, so I guess I'll craft it.
Got
the last bag.
wow. Talk about a top deck.
The
You
only
just-
thing I've crafted this
you
entire
also-
match.
You built in the thing.
We top decked exactly the right suit.
This one here. It all worked out in the end, you see? I never lose. And then I get to draw again 3 cards because I'm moles. So fuck you. That's why. And then the next person is
All right.
Crows.
I got
Take the
weird
win.
decisions to make.
I don't think you will start the next turn with 3 cards in hand, though.
Her game is not.
Brutally honest here.
Her game is not 100% locked in, but it's pretty darn close.
Honesty can be brutal. I don't need these cards to win. I'm safe.
Let's see. You're probably looking at 2.
If we assume 2 price of failures, she's down to 1 card.
Look, I can only lose 2 cards, and I only need 1 card to win.
Lily's candy is choking me. It's an assassination attempt. Yeah, I never lose, she says, in the loser's bracket. If we price of failure twice, she's down to 1 card, which she could bank her for 1 point. She still needs to find 1 point somewhere. But at the same time, who else wins? Right.
Pardon me a moment while I just consider.
Yeah, no, completely understandable.
Coins are gone. North Abbott.
It's probably the.
Nev crafted both of them. Did you just wake up or something? Why are you purring so heavily? Yeah, 1 sword is the only item left, which she's not set up to craft. I mean, I feel like she gets wiped off the map, which means she does struggle to win on her next turn. Because again, Charm Offensive is after your banker opportunity. So it's on a turn delay. There's a world where this goes 2 more rounds, basically, is what I'm saying. Basically, Katara, you dig to wherever the ferry is. You hope that you can rule so that you can use the ferry. You banker the ferry, and then you hope there's a cardboard that you can kill. It's like so many variables lining up for you in exactly the right way. Because the main thing Nev needs to think about here is how do I make sure that moles are stopped
Play is probably.
While also making sure Erie don't accidentally slip a win in.
Let me just double check.
Gregula, this was me assuming that we were wiped off the map. If we still have some pieces on the map to use the ferry, then it's easy. But we're down to, if we lose both of our buildings, we're down to 1 card with no pieces on the map. That's the context I was describing that from.
Through all these discarded cards.
So move.
And again, going 2 rounds is exactly what Tinker needs. I still don't know that they make it, but that's what they need.
Move. Fight up top. Do you have an ambush for me?
Actually, I do.
Yeah, I figured you fucking did.
Yikes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I got lucky.
Literally the only ambush.
Okay, right. There should be one in the other one. But
Every
discard,
single
right?
other one is in the discard.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna fight you in the bottom left then.
she ambushed.
Oh, no, another ambush.
I think that was a mistake. I think now they end up with 0 points.
That's okay.
She needed that card.
There goes Molgene. Now I need to find another product.
Granted, with Charm Offensive, she draws enough cards to be able to still banker for victory in 2 turns. So it's the same clock.
Point on this.
It's just
That's
extremely
fair.
frustrating.
you're changing who got the point, and you're making your life a little bit more difficult.
One of these 2 cards is
Did you
gonna.
already? Isn't this your 5th action then?
And of the people to get the points, I'd rather it go to Corvid than to Erie right now. Hi, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're right.
Move.
Fucking.
Battle.
Yeah, I don't even get a point. Amazing.
I'm sorry.
Wait, why doesn't Nev get a point?
Such awful dice luck. I have yet to roll a 3 in anything. That is my turn. Proceed.
I'm sorry for your bad rolls.
It's life.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I just blame God.
the market should still be standing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
you gotta
should
put
stop.
Oh, okay, okay.
Why?
Card back.
I thought it
Because-
was burned to the ground.
I didn't have 5 actions.
Yeah, you
Oh
took-
shit! I get to keep
was a
my Baron of Dirt and my 1 card. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he
And
accidentally
the market.
double
Okay, that's actually pretty
exerted,
positive.
basically. Yeah, this is pretty relevant, unfortunately.
I mean, I guess the Erie
Yeah,
will
'cause
destroy
Bird's
them
just playing
both,
here.
but
And you took your point back.
Did Nev forget he has Rabbit Partisans? He's not used it, I think, all game.
I might use that ambush. That was.
And it made sense last turn because we
Uh,
we knew he had coins. He has 0 cards in hand.
so there's no more ambush in here for him.
Like, we're 100% just flubbing right there, right?
I'm screwed.
There's an ambush here. There's an ambush here. There's that ambush, and there's the last. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 5 ambushes right there. Okay. So I will.
Craft a sword.
That's big time sad.
No. It even
Oh
then,
shit!
like
That's okay.
no.
Actually, yeah, I don't know.
I
would've
mean the
been a
birds.
win,
I
I
mean,
think.
what am I going to do with that?
He grabbed a Waterman's Law thing. He left this one behind. It was there for him. I provided.
You're Erie.
Yeah. So how are we gonna play this? We definitely kill one of your thingies. That's the easy part. Or
Yeah. Well,
definitely-
you know I can take the rabbit one, so if you're
Nev confirmed Dingus.
releasing moles, that's at least available.
I mean, you get 2 points for the mole thingy, and then you still need 10 points, which is probably a stretch.
Also, I'll be back in just a moment.
Yeah, I think that's a yeah. Okay, so we will. Then I will add a battle, and this will be. That.
Yeah, okay. So we're picking up both pieces of cardboard.
And I will add a build, actually.
And you're adding a build.
All right, I cannot craft. I will like to take my wild move to move one of these over here. And
I mean, this could be an Erie game. if we were saying moles had it in 2 turns, assuming they get policed, which is looking likely here, Erie end this turn at 28.
Oh wait, sorry. Can I don't need to put the battle then, actually.
Yeah, you can put it away. You
You
haven't
still-
done anything revealing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
guess you revealed that card, but I wouldn't mind.
You know what I just fucking realized?
What?
I have
Yeah.
fucking rabbit partisans.
Oh, shit.
I was wondering about that, to be honest.
I didn't even know you had that.
But
It's actually
did we have the? Oh yeah, right. We had the battles.
Actually, that makes it so that I have 2 things. I have rabbit partisans and I have brain damage.
I will do it like this. I'm sorry.
This is to be clear. This is technically not
I would like to
allowed.
the moles.
We were firmly in daylight. We'd started taking our decree,
Kill me.
Then I will get a point for that.
and you can't roll back to birdsong once you're in daylight.
Next turn, I think. Yeah. Oh well. I paid a bill. I bursted too early.
And I will build 2 roosts. I will build one over here and
Table space. You ever seen that horrifying Franken symbol that some people made at one point that had all 3 suits melded together into one icon? It's that suit.
and I will draw 2 cards. 1, 2, and I will end my turn.
All right. Refresh my items.
All right, we're having fun.
Wonder where I
And,
got all those teeth.
I'm going to
Are Erie gonna win next turn, by the way?
Yes.
I'm gonna slip here.
Yeah, I mean, it was
Destroy that market. I cannot come back to the board to stop Erie for winning, by the way, if you're
low key. Moles actually wanted
all on the crows to stop the Erie from winning next turn, which
that ambush is even worse than we thought because it enabled Erie to win next turn. They maybe could have anyway, but now we needed to deny those points from Erie as much as possible.
Yeah, but if we leave it, he's still gonna battle it anyway, so he's gonna get the points.
Switchfang, she has no cards in hand
It doesn't matter.
after losing this
no, if you
market.
take the market, I lose my only remaining card, and I cannot come back onto the board anymore. So my entire turn is basically meaningless. Meaning only the crows can do something to stop the birds if the crows can't win on their turn, which I doubt.
Big Chimpin, yes. But the other thing to consider is that Nev actually also was battling in 7 and got ambushed by moles.
That's kind of the goal here, right? Is to see how far.
Yeah, but how
I
do you
prevent
see the
you
force
from
of
coming on
stopping
the
them with
board.
their current rolls? Oh well.
I mean, I'm not gonna play the RNG game. Isn't gonna make it
Okay, but
possible
like,
for any of us
be
to get through
like,
this.
be real. How are the like? There's 4 roosts. Are you gonna destroy one?
Yeah. I mean, my turn is gonna depend on a couple of factors. But if I take yours out and it struggles you to get on the board, then
I
that
can't
forces
even get on the board,
Corvids
like,
that
not at
forces
all.
Corvids to throw
It's
some
basically like
punches
sending
at
me
the
to the forest
birds.
if you destroy that market there.
That's what?
You're basically sending me to the forest or the equivalent thereof if you destroy that market.
Okay.
I mean, I want to be clear here. If you leave the market on the map, in this current board state, there is a path to victory for her.
To stop the birds with if the birds win next turn.
It still exists.
Yeah, but
She can dig to 1.
crows then, right? The
She can move with the fairy to 12.
have
But
that.
do you see the crows actually?
She can banker the 1 card. She can battle in 12 twice, hoping for a 1-0 on the first battle.
2 cardboard for them.
Oh, actually, we have stuff in the burrow. It's even easier. We don't even have to hope for RNG.
Knock out 2 roosts, depending on how
Or
they don't have
action.
any cards to recruit.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can't. It sucks, but you can't leave this market without kingmaking her. But you have to see that.
Yeah, just
And, full fairness to IceRayer, he's been sitting here in like a losing position for half an hour to an hour now. He's got to be a little demoralized and not super invested in the outcome of this.
I'm going to use the swords to complete this quest for 2 points. Fuck.
Pliskin, no lords left, and she has 1 card in hand. Katara, the RNG is fine because we get the birdsong recruit in burrow, which means that even if we are ambushed, then we're back to the 1-0 RNG. But it's not. It's much
Use the
better. But also, aren't we out of ambushes? I think
restore some boots.
Erie already played the bunny again, and I think the birds are accounted for. I could be misremembering from the first deck cycle. Oh, true, Greg. Yeah, Ego was one of the people who was most policing Tinker, so that's a tough position to be like, please spare me.
If I don't take it out, that's 1 point. But if I need the crossbow for, yeah, I'm gonna risk it.
Ooh.
Use the boot to move here. I'll then exhaust the tea and the torch to complete this quest
I think Moles win now.
for a point.
I think Nev stepped away, right? Nev seems like the player who would have been most likely to have spotted it and talked about it.
And I'll use the tea and the boot to complete this quest for 2 points.
Sandbox, that we do not know. There is not a tunnel on the map, but if we have a mouse or a bird, we can dig to one and have a path to victory. This is not guaranteed. By no means is this guaranteed. It's just possible with somewhere between decent to bad odds.
Draw my card. Ooh, that's gonna push me to 10, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I'm good. Oh no, these come down here. Yep. So I have to get rid of something.
What do we ended at? 23? That's not bad.
Get rid of the boot. And I need to draw a card and pass my turn.
Ego's gone awfully quiet. Yes, she has. And we know the old adage.
I don't think I drew.
Yeah, seeing everything but the crossbow used is deeply sad. We had the means, and we just chose not to.
Oh, hey, Molgene is back. Okay, that's good news at least. Yeah, another one back, I think, and then I'll use the dig action.
We have it. We have a mouse card.
To the map.
Might I advocate here?
No, Nev. No, she got it.
Birds taking out 2 pieces of cardboard to win.
What? Who? What? Huh?
What makes you think I?
Huh? What?
Because you need to win all these rolls.
And what if I do? No.
Where are we going?
You're right.
Where are we going?
No, the deck is still the same, right? All ambushes are taken out.
Yeah.
One bird.
There's a better way. There's a better way.
Just checking again. One mouse. One fox. Where's the second bird ambush? Guys, oh, here, all the way to the bottom. You're right. Okay, all ambushes are out. I can't believe I'm going on a draw here. Oh well.
This is my kind of mistake.
Wanted to be here, by the way, the other side.
Because if he
Right, Dan's.
So you're building obviously undefended in this situation.
Yeah, we do need to place the tunnel token down.
If we just play defense, then commander kind of just reams us. Currently, he wants to build in Bunny, which is not a terrible place to try and fuck him over.
Well, he can.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, Dan's. And that was the big. The big motto of last year is: do you have the win? Do you see the win?
Because then he has trouble moving.
Ego has a win here. I don't know if she sees the win here.
The ones on the right there, it's close enough to that plot that there's a very real risk you could clear that.
I think I win actually, because if I take the raft here, I can just.
Yep. She sees it. She sees it.
I think with the 4 battles I have left, I'm almost guaranteed to take down this last roost here for 2 points.
I think Nev just guided Ego to the win.
I'm wrong about that.
By making her reevaluate digging into 1.
Yeah, you have to place a.
I think she was locked into digging into 7,
Put the tunnel there, but that's
and Nev just guided her there.
that doesn't change the plan, I think.
If Nev had just stopped talking,
Weird ass card. I think I should be fine.
I think it still ends up going to Erie, but
Planners.
hey,
A banker can
maybe.
bank away, right?
Yeah, you can bank away.
Okay, I'll do that for 1 point.
All right, you just have to not sandbox here.
And then I guess I'm attacking in bunny. No ambushes, right?
Yeah, no ambush.
Okay, only if it's 4-0-0.
We're good.
Never mind. Okay,
We win.
I think then.
She wins.
Anybody want to correct display?
That's it.
I want to correct that fucking 2-1 I rolled.
Yeah, no, I gotta be
Would
honest.
have
I
made
just
this
fuck you
impossible.
over at times.
Yeah.
Holy
I'm
shit.
sorry.
What a game. What a game. That was a cool finish, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
I'll
game.
be honest. Also, you should have destroyed that market. I was really
Yeah, pretty
pleading
sure.
for a win there.
It's
Well, hey, great game, everyone.
GG.
Well played all around. That was very interesting. Congratulations, Egodactylus, for the mole victory. Nevekanezah, Ocedy, IceRayer, thank you so much for participating in the tournament. It's been a pleasure having you. I really appreciate you joining. I hope you had fun.
Six.
Oh, very nice.
Land 6.
Everyone watching, thank you so much for watching. We have another tournament game soon. I'm checking my calendar. It is at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in about 3 hours. So we will catch you then. Have a good interim, I guess.